I'm on Lake of the Ozarks on Bass Cat's brand new Jaguar STS. This is a 22-foot high-performance bass boat with a Mercury 450R racing motor on it. We made 93 miles an hour today. This boat is capable of going faster, but what I really like about it is the STS hull. That is soft touch series, and in double ups and cruiser wakes, you can't believe how it flattens out the rough water. Now this boat is about way more than high performance driving. This is a seriously tuned fishing machine, so step aboard and let me walk you through it right now. First thing we want to talk about is the way this helm station is set up. To a bass fisherman, electronics are everything. Now, Rick Pierce has set this boat up for himself. He's got a Humminbird Helix 10 here, a Lowrance HDS 9. On the bow, he's got a Garmin and another Humminbird. Now, here's why. Rick likes the side scan sonar best here. He likes the mapping on the Lowrance, and with his Garmin and Humminbird options, he gets two different kinds of live sonar, giving him the ultimate view of the fish under the boat and what they're doing in relation to the bait. Now you've got to have a really nice setup for the dash to do all this and for the bow, and we like the way both stations are set up. What you've got here is a combination of smart craft gauges, and you've got your engine network right through the Lowrance system. One thing Bass Cat does that's very important is they create a separate electrical bus to the navigation electronics. They use a 6-gauge wire from the batteries to the instruments, eliminating interference, providing plenty of amperage, and giving a very clear sonar picture. On the bow, you've got a recessed trolling motor pocket so that you can easily control that trolling motor, and Bass Cat likes to use the balls out mounts. These are super rock solid, both here on the dashboard and up at the bow. Now you have to talk about the controls that come with the Mercury 450R. First of all, you've got power steering integrated into the motor. It is so smooth. You've also got the throttle and shift right here. That's pretty handy. Also like the fact that we've got the jack plate control right here on the starboard side of the steering column. Now the Jaguar's almost got an 8.5-foot beam. That gives you this enormous casting deck up here, and it's all padded for all-day comfort. One of the things that I like best, though, are the Bass Cat custom latches. Touch the button, lift the lever, latch it down and step on it, and it latches automatically. Now if you look at how the catches underneath are located, they're located in a way that if water drips through the latch, it can't go into your compartment. That keeps all your gear dry. Even the rod butt straps are exclusive to Bass Cat with a magnetic catch that's easy to do practically with your eyes closed. Now to keep your tackle organized, on the port side you've got a rod lock. Put as many rods in there as you want, laying them down, but there's also 9 butt pockets and tip pockets to keep your top rods in top shape. You can add that rod rack to the starboard side and have space for another 9 and whatever you lay down underneath. Now you've got 2 large tackle compartments here, and when you lift the lid, these tackle racks hand you your tackle boxes. Behind those tackle boxes is a helmet compartment. It's divided in 2 so that you can put one helmet underneath one and keep those secure while you're fishing. You've got dry storage up here in the front, right behind your trolling motor station. And Bass Cat has equipped the deck with 3 pedestals, 2 at the bow and 1 right amidship. So if you're taking your kids crappie fishing or something, they got a place to sit. Now the last cool compartment is this one right here for your net. Now the whole deck is finished in 28-ounce carpet. That's plush, lush, and some of the nicest in the market. Now your passenger gets a rod locker too, and it makes a nice walkway so that when you're flipping, your passenger can get from the aft deck to the foredeck easily. You've also got 1 large step down into the cockpit and another step here between the 2 seats. You lift the first hatch on that seat forward and there's an ideal spot to stow phones and glasses. Lift the larger lid over and you've got a cooler underneath. Now the aft deck gives you lots of storage. You've got these 2 compartments on either side of the live wells. The live wells are triangular and centered on the center line. Now they're deep, and that triangular shape stops the water sloshing. That's good for your ride and good for your fish. To give you easy access to the bilge, your batteries, your battery switches, and your chargers, the hatches lift up and off to be set aside while you work. I like the fact that there are two platforms on the transom. On the port side, you've got a ladder for safety, and on the starboard side, a step to make it easy to board when you get off the dock. Now, when I hear the term Jaguar, I expect to find plenty of luxury and style on board. But in this Jaguar, the style is also luxury, but it's also functional. Like the hatch latches that we've already discussed. But look at the billet rails and the gunnel. They've also got LED lights in them. There's also billet aluminum switch plates and LED plates in the gunnels, and they've got a nice Damascus finish on them. Everywhere you need a grab handle, it's billet, except right here at your passenger console, where you've got this cool stainless steel handle. Now, the live well hatches even have heavy-duty stainless steel latches, and I like the way they're positioned off the top of the hatch. That prevents heat transfer to the inside of the live well, and that keeps your fish cool. Throughout the boat, you'll find pop-up stainless steel cleats, and we found stainless steel cup holders that glow in the dark. Now, the passenger console in this boat is bolted in, but Bass Cat now has an option for a removable console. Either way, you get this new glove box, which gives you plenty of room to stow your electronics, covers, and other devices. Now, the Bass Cat Jaguar is one of the highest performing bass boats on the water. You just can't expect much more than 100 miles an hour out of a boat like this. But we're impressed with the style, the luxury, and its ability to make you a competitive fisherman. I'm Randy Vance.